Well, some of America's smartest men, including Robert Kiyosaki, investment guru and author of the personal finance book Rich Dad, Poor Dad, have some choice words for Executive Order 14067. It would behoove you to listen to them. Kiyosaki called President Joe Biden's signed executive order the most treasonous act in U.S. history, and the creation of a central bank digital currencies, or CBDC, as communism in its purest form, encouraging Americans to stay awake. And he's also joined by Jim Rickards, another economist, investor, and former CIA official, who's calling it a step toward the end of cash, the greenback in circulation since the Founding Fathers. The new digital tokens can be turned off if the government doesn't like what you're doing. And Rickards has 4 decades of experience on Wall Street. Rickards criticized CBDC and labeled it as Bitcoin's evil cousin. He also exposed the supposed singular event called C-Day, which according to him will take place on December 13th, 2022, and will disrupt the traditional financial systems in the United States. He said when what he calls C-Day happens, paper money would be worthless and the US dollar could crash. He further added that consumer spending and access to basic needs would be restricted and people holding too much money would be penalized. Going further into this in terms of practicality, you want to keep your internal combustion engine car? Your digital dollars suddenly won't pay for the gas. You'd be forced to buy an electric vehicle. And Rickards calls it a tip of the fastest iceberg. With Biden bucks, the government would be able to force you to comply with its agenda, because if you don't, they can turn off your money. And this won't be like freezing a bank account. It'll be so much easier. America will become a surveillance state, much like China or North Korea says. Is this scare talk? No, it's just Executive Order 14067. And Biden signed it on March the 9th, 2022. By the authority vested in me as president by the Constitution and laws of the United States of America. Look it up. Now, this is coming from WorldNet Daily. I'll leave the link down below. Of course, I know you got a lot of comments. Leave them down below as well. For TNS Texas News Studio, Mark Myers, I'll talk to you soon at another report.
All right, Shalom. First and foremost, we would like to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Rahak Wadash. Double honors unto the apostles, the elders, and bishops of Great Millstone, who taught me this truth, and peace, blessings, and salutations unto the hopefully elect, as well as those that believe in the gospel and believe in the name of Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai. All right, you know, we can see the writing on the wall, man. All right. So, according to Executive Order 14067, all right, by December, or on December 13th, they're pretty much, you know, you heard what the guy said in the video. They're pretty much going into the digital system, man. All right. Now, you have a lot of things happening right now. All right. You got the wars, the rumors of wars. All right. You have plagues, pestilence, famines. All right. So all the prophecies are in play, man. All right. That main prophecy that has to come to pass is the MOTB. All right. That RFID microchip. All right. The Karakma, as it's called. So, you know, this was signed, I think he said on March the 9th, you know. But recently, you know, this article was on last Friday. So recently, you know, this came to the light, man. All right. Because starting with the elder apostles on down, they've been saying, hey, the mark of the beast is the RFID microchip. They're going to crash the dollar, all right, to go into a completely digital society, all right? And what they're doing, all right, to further move forward their their plan, all right, their NW0, all right, they just want to have complete control over you, all right? That's what this whole thing is about, okay? Because if you can control a person's money digitally, all right, and they can't rely on having that cash put away, you know, how some people, you know, keep cash in the house, the what's that old saying? Cash is king, you know. It's untraceable money, man. So what they want to do is they want to be able to track and trace everything you do, man. That's why the scriptures say, Obadiah, he exalt himself as the Most High. All right, because that's what they want to do. They want to be like the Most High, man. You know? And pretty much this is what the video just said. I'm gonna just reiterate a couple of points. If I quote the precepts. I'm on a rural driving, so if I feel like I should get the precept, I'll try to get it. But it says Kiyosaki, the investment guru of the author of the personal finance book Rich Dad Poor Dad, called President Joe Biden's signed executive order the most treasonous act in U.S. history. The creation of the central bank digital currency, or as CBDC, as communism in its purest form. All right. He is joined by Jim Rickards, another economist, investor, and former CIA official, who is calling it a step towards the end of cash. The greenback, in circulation since the founding fathers, the new digital tokens can be turned off if the government doesn't like what you're doing. All right? And that's what it's about, man. It's all about control. All right? It's all about control. Because if there's a constant cash flow, all right, and you can get around without using your bank accounts, all right, you can get around with cash, all right, you can pay people money to do things for you, all right, but if everything is digitalized, you can't do that, man, and they're gonna cripple the society in order to get these things done, all right. So like, yeah, man. So this is what's the article came out maybe a couple of weeks ago. This is gonna be the year from hell, man. Phew. 2023, the year from hell. What is going on? Yeah, so I mean, as you can see, you can see the writing on the wall, man. Jay can't drive at all, bro. Yeah, Salaki about that. But yeah, man. So let me see if I can find the scripture in Obadiah. I'm gonna do that real quick. Tripping, man. Whatever, dude. Yeah, this is the book of Obadiah. chapter 1, verse 3, it says, the pride of thine heart had deceived thee, thou that dwellest in the clefts of the rock, whose habitation is high, said in his heart, who shall bring me down to the ground? Verse 4, it says, though thou exalt thyself as the eagle, and though thou set thy nest among the stars, thence will I bring thee down, said the Lord. All right? And the Lord is going to bring this man down, man. You know, it said when he's about to fill his belly. All right? Let me get that real quick. Because you won't accomplish your new world order, Esau. All right, you can crash the society, all right, and try to get everybody to take the charagma, all right, so they can move forward with their lives. But in reality, man, you know these things won't happen, all right? So that's Job 20 and 23. I start at 22. It says, in the fullness of his sufficiency, he shall be in straits. Every hand upon the wicked shall come upon him. When he is about to fill his belly, the Most High shall cast the fury of his wrath upon him, and shall rain it upon him while he is eating. All right, because that's what they're doing, man. They're eating. All right, pushing forward this new world order. All right, and when things go full-fledged, you know, they're going to be almost at the point of filling their belly up. All right, they've been eating. All right, you eat and you get full. They're almost going to be full, man. Meaning it's almost going to be accomplished. All right, but be right before he fill his belly, man, the Most High going to cast his fury upon him. All right, just when it looked like the elect, you know, like I always say, backed into a corner, you know, the Most High gonna perform miracles, man. All right, miracles are gonna be happening on the right hand side when there's an all-time high of wickedness on the left hand side. All right, so you have to believe that, man. So they're saying, you know, by December 13th, all right, this executive order will come into action. So, you know, we'll see what happens then, all right? Because we already know that the dollar is not what it once was valued, you know? So, yeah, man. I just wanted to touch on that real quick, you know, and then go look up that executive order, man, that fourth executive order 14067. All right, read it for yourself. All right, you know, Lord will, I'll leave it in the comment box or whatever, but you know, just try to read that for yourself, man, because that's what they do. All right, they pass these. That's why scripture said in Isaiah 1 and 10. Woe to them that declare unrighteous decrees, man. All right, because that's what they do. They pass 500-page, sign into law 500 pages. And on page 491, they have mandatory implementation of the MOTB. All right, mandatory implementation of the digital dollar. All right, no more cash money, you know. But yeah, man, so... You know, Abarat Dazar, this lesson was edifying. Call Loyam La, Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Rakak Wadash, Daba Honors. Once again to the apostles, the elders, and bishops of Great Millstone who taught me this truth. And peace, blessings, and salutations unto the hopefully elect, man. Until the next time, I say shalom.